What's going on, guys? Amazing Whites here, back with another video. Today I'm here with the boy Zxous to go over these KOF units, and we're gonna have a discussion about if you should be summoning on these banners or if you should be summoning on Zeldris, Easton, or Zaratras. So let's hop into it. Let's hop into the first KOF unit. Yo, okay, yo, Zxous, go on my and look at her stats, bro. Just look at her stats, okay?
Alright, let's look at the stats.
Look at the stats, okay?
Combat class, 3.96.
It's not bad, not bad, you know?
Hero's rate is 30%, nice.
Right, solid.
Okay, resistance 15%, level 1.
Bro, look at her crit chance and crit damage, bro. Look at that.
Generation 10. Her crit chance is 50%?
Right?
Bro, what?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's kind of nutty.
Her crit chance is 50%, and this is level 1.
Yeah, this is level 1 base stats. This is no super awakening or anything, guys. So it's literally like base, like literally right when you get the unit.
Crit damage is 150.
Yeah, that's solid. That's solid for like a crit damage unit.
And her crit resistance is kind of high too. It's at 50% for a level 1.
Right? Bro, she got 5% lifesteal too, bro.
If you guys don't know, she's like a rank up, another one, like a blue rank up, right? She ranks up her cards when she uses her ult, and she removes ult, so she's gonna be very useful.
Bro, like her first color, her first card is literally green Merlins. So you have the 450%, and then you deplete 3 alt move gauge, and then her second card's AOE Amplify, which like it works like together with her passive, where she gets the increased basic stats whenever she ranks up after using her ultimate. Like it's, oh my gosh, bro.
Does her passive stack?
I don't know if it stacks, but like I think you can probably get it off again.
Skills are ranked up. It increases basic stats by 15% for 2 turns.
Right. So maybe if you do her ult and then combine the card, maybe it would like give you 30%. Imagine, bro.
Maybe. If it does,
my god,
broken.
bro. But yeah, this is Mai right here. Like she's looking nice, bro. Like she's looking nice, bro.
On January 1st.
Yeah, she's looking nice.
She's very good.
Right? She looks really good, bro.
Oh, okay. So I was reading her ultimate, and it says increases the ranks of all the heroes' skills. I thought it meant the entire team. I was like, bro,
yeah. Right? I thought it said all the team too for a second.
Her multiplier. Look at the stats at Mac.
Right? That's solid, bro.
You see the multiplier? Her stats, 6 out of 6, 900 body.
Bro, that's the same like damage multiplier as SR Aaron at 6 out of 6. But this one increases skill ranks too, bro.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh my gosh, bro.
Yo, this crew is broken.
Okay, bro.
I need to see videos on these ones. I was seeing them.
Yeah. Wait till you see videos on them, bro. They're nutty.
And they're all human. Her recovery rate's 105% too.
Yeah, bro. They're looking pretty nutty, yo. Okay, let's hop into Athena. We kind of went over like Mai and her like kit. Let's hop into Athena, yo. So go on her and look at her stats first off.
Me personally, guys, I don't like Athena like that. If she's very good, I'm definitely gonna max her out and stuff. But she did take Iori's spot, I'm holding that grudge against her. But let's see. Oh wait, she has more CC than
Mai. Yeah, she has more CC base than Mai.
Her pierce rate is 15%. Shouldn't have no pierce rate.
Rip. 65%.
Her resistance is pretty high.
Bro, 65% crit chance.
Bro, are they all crit units?
I guess so, man. Like what? Yo.
Oh, she has no lifesteal.
Yeah, rip. She has no lifesteal level 1, which sucks. But
her
I mean,
resistance is pretty good. She seems like she's gonna be a tank.
Yeah, right. Like she has high CC. Like her stats look pretty like defensive.
If she works in the back, she's gonna be very useful.
Oh yeah, for sure, yo.
I don't know if she works in the back, but hopefully she does.
Yeah, so her ultimate is cancel stances, 1050% at 6 out of 6. Okay, pretty nutty. She has detonate, so it increases damage 20% per ultimate move gauge, and it does 400% at level 3, which is pretty nutty. And then she has the same skill as Blue Arthur with the stun, the cancel stances and stun for 1 turn at 500%. So
and that card, like Blue Arthur's version hits hard, so I assume this one would hit hard too.
Right, this one's gonna hit hard too. And then for her passive,
she have more attack?
Yeah, I don't even know. Check her attack. Yeah, it's 10 less than Mai, but
yeah,
it's still pretty solid. Yeah, and then
so far on paper, these guys seem like they're very good.
Right?
All these units.
Oh, yo, Zxous, bro. Wait till you get to the Rugal and Kyo, bro. Okay.
Yo, if you guys don't know, I'm working on my Rugal's gear right now, but I still don't know his stats.
Right?
once I seen that he had the Pierce card that Demon Meliodas has, I already knew I was bringing back the Pierce team.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, you already knew.
About to see.
But yeah, and then for her passive, she, when allies defeat enemies on allies' turn, reduces all enemies' ultimate move gauge by 2 turns at the end of your turn in PvP. So I assume that means she has to be in the front.
Oh wait, it's allies?
Yeah, so when allies defeat enemies on allies' turn, reduce. So on your turn, when you defeat the enemy, they already lose the ult gauge. It's not on their turn. That's basically what it means.
So let's say I attack. Let's say my Golter kills like somebody, right?
Yeah.
Then everybody on their team loses ult gauge. Just
basically, like instantly they'll lose 2 ult gauge the moment like a unit on their team dies from you.
So I could see this girl kind of being busted with Droll, because Droll's passive stops the ult gauge.
Like stopping ults with like it could be pretty nutty, man. Nice. All right, Zxous, bro, you got Kyo right now, bro. You got Kyo.
Hey, let's go here now.
Let's hop into Kyo, yo.
So Kyo, he has Code Destruction, right? I don't remember who else has this, but he does have Code Destruction, and he has Scorch. That's an AOE. That's the first unit in the game to have that, right?
Yep.
And if you guys don't know how Kyo works, he gives himself a lot of Ignite debuffs. So he's pretty nutty. But let's look at his stats.
Yeah, I think his stats.
Okay, so he has the second highest CC out of the 3 we looked at so far. His attack is the same as no, it's the same as Athena's, right? His Pierce rate's 40%, bro.
40% base.
Pierce rate is 40. Demon Meliodas has the same Pierce rate.
Exactly.
Right?
Demon Meliodas has the same Pierce rate base.
If he had a Pierce card and it was an AOE.
Oh yeah.
His resistance 30%. I'm sure that would build up, right?
For
Super weakening and stuff. Regeneration 15%, but I don't really look at regeneration like that. I don't really see
I don't think it's like a really crazy stat.
His crit damage is really high. It's only 10% after Lost Vein, but his crit chance is 35%.
That's still solid. You're critting like every 3rd hit basically.
And this is level 1, so this will definitely build up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And plus, you have the Ignite debuff, which gives 10% damage like taken.
Is it 10%?
Right, extra damage? So
10% stacks. Yeah.
His crit resistance only 15%. It's all good, but his crit defense is 65%. So he will be tanky when it comes.
He's tanking them crits, bro.
His recovery is 120%. I think that's very high, right? Because I think all characters have like over 100, but I don't know what the highest is, right? And then his lifesteal is 10%.
10% lifesteal, bro.
He will be healing up.
That is solid, bro. 10% lifesteal base, like that's not including cosmetics or anything. That's just base. Like you're gonna be lifestealing. Like,
and with the Scorch he has with the Ignite he provides, because if you look at his passive, right, his passive is so broken,
right?
Okay, at the start of every turn, applies 2 Ignite effects for 3 turns on all enemies, and for each Ignite effect on enemies, reduces the damage dealt to allies by 5%. So basically, as soon as he comes on the field, 30% damage dealt is going to be reduced from enemies. And this stacks. If you guys don't know, this stacks. And it doesn't even have to be his Ignite, right? You can bring a full Ignite team, and every Ignite that enemy gets, their damage will be reduced. And there's no limit, so this could go up.
There's literally no limit to his defense reduction, though. I don't know. I think you can infinitely stack Ignites till like...
Infinite? Yeah, I think so. You can. So that it's infinite, bro. This guy is broken. He's very good. So you guys do, and he links up with Easton, crit damage too. That's pretty good.
Yeah, crit damage. And then attack from melee.
Yeah, and if we look at his path or his ultimate, right, he inflicts damage to 940% of an attack on one enemy, and then applies 2 Ignite effects for 3 turns on all enemies. See, now this is super interesting because he attacks one person, and then it goes to everybody.
Exactly. All of them get ignited, which is crazy.
So he's just gonna keep reducing your thing, right? He's gonna keep reducing your damage. So yeah, and with the characters on JP that will be coming to global very soon, like Easton, right? We're gonna talk about later on. Cleansing will no longer need. It won't be needed, bro. It won't be needed.
It won't be needed, bro.
It won't be needed. Now on to the guy,
the GOAT himself,
bro. Okay, so I've been waiting for this. So
go to the stat spread. Go to the stat spread. Go to the stat spread, bro.
His Pierce rate needs to be 40% or higher, bro. It needs to be. So I'm gonna go to Omega Rugal now. Okay, Rugal. 55%. 55%
base.
Let's go, bro. He has 55% level 1. So that means The pierce rate I seen yesterday on the live stream with 68.5%, that was from him being maxed out with no gear. So pierce rate is coming back, bro. I'm telling you, the gear is being made right now.
55%. For people that don't know, Blue Demon Meliodas has 40% base. This guy has 55% base.
If you guys think Demon Meliodas hits super hard on a rank 1, this guy basically will hit more. If you give him Blue Demon Meliodas' gear that you have for him built right now, right, he's going to hit way harder. So you guys need to keep that in mind, right? Let's keep going. So out of everybody, so Athena has the most CC, then Keo, then is it Rugal? Oh, then Rugal, then Mai.
Yeah, Mai's the lowest.
Yeah, he's a HP unit because we're going to talk about his passive in a second. Oh, I think, okay, so if we go to his resistance, it's 40%. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
We're going to talk about his passives very soon. His regeneration is 20%. Oh, his crit chance is 0%?
Yeah, so I guess he's just not going to crit then.
He's not going to crit, but he is going to produce some nice damage.
But what's the point of critting when you have this amount of raw pierce damage, bro? Like, you don't need it. You literally don't need it.
Crit. Right, there's no need, right? You could build him like a crit chance gear, but
that's not worth it, bro. Just go all pierce on this guy, bro. Just
his crit damage is 150%, right? So if he does crit, well, he's going to when you build him up, of course, right? At least, right? It's not like impossible, but it will happen. He will crit and he will dominate for sure.
Oh yeah.
Crit resistance 20%. His crit defense is 60%, so he basically won't get crit on, right? Because I think Coulter had the same thing at level 1. So there's that. Right, his recovery is 110%, and his lifesteal is 15%.
15%, and then, bro, look at the association. If you go to association, Bon is a lifesteal link for 12%. So this guy, if you put Bon as link, you're gonna have like, what is that, like 27% lifesteal?
Alright, if you go with Escanor and Bon.
Oh my god,
Grid Escanor is 6 out of 6.
Right?
He links up with you, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, Rugal looks disgusting, bro.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, he has Gravity Rush, right? It inflicts on Pierce, right? Same thing as Blue Demon Meliodas is 100%, 150, and 250%, right? Very, very good. If you know how Demon Meliodas works, you know what I'm talking about. Then he has Genocide Cutter around. This is a move he actually uses in almost every single King of Fighter game, so it's very nice that they added this, right? Especially the picture. This is the picture they add all the time. And inflicts damage to 180% of an attack on one enemy and decreases attack-related stats by 20%. That right there, I love how this unit also decreases attack-related stats, right? On rank 1 as well. It's going to be super helpful when there's like difficult players you're fighting or stuff like that. On rank 2, it's the same thing, but 30% when he decreases attack-related stats. And on rank 3, it's 300% and 40% for 2 turns when he decreases attack-related stats, right? So that's very, very good. Off the bat, off paper, all of these characters are very, very good, bro. They're very good. Right, and then if we have his look at his ultimate, it inflicts charge, which is worse defense. So it's safe to say you will get bodied by this guy.
You're gonna get bodied, bro.
It's safe to say you will get bodied.
That is insane.
This guy is, and look at his multiplier. It's so good. 70% multiplier, and then 1050%.
That's 6
now his passive, guys, is like one of the best passives I've ever seen in this game. When the hero survives with HP below 50%, he removes all debuffs and fully heals himself, then increases all his stats by 50% or 15%. Bro, which means on level 1, if you can get his passive, right? If you unlock his passive and stuff, once he gets below 50%, he will have what? 70% pierce rate.
Yeah, it's literally increases all stats. It's not basic stats, so it's everything he has. So you have an extra 50% lifesteal too, bro.
Hey yo, look at his lifesteal, bro. Look at his lifesteal.
Bro, 15% is such a high base lifesteal, bro. And then
if you guys don't know, right?
Bro.
Red Escanor's passive increases all HP related stats by 50%. So you guys know how much he heals back from lifesteal. This is only 20% less. It's gonna do basically almost the same thing.
That's
it's very, very
bro.
good.
Rugal looks super disgusting, bro. Like,
so amazing. Which one are you most excited for out of all of them, bro?
Bro, I'm like the waifu collector, you know what I'm saying? I'm going for my first. I'm going for mine Athena just for the waifus, but like I do want KO and Rugal just because they're broken as shit, bro. Like there's like KO's passive is low-key one of the best passives in the game. Same with Rugal. They literally both have like one of the most broken kits, like. Bro,
they're very good. I haven't seen any gameplay on them yet, so after this, I'm definitely gonna watch some gameplay on them. Because I think there's a video on all of them. So I want to see, bro. This passive right here. Once I seen Rugal's and KO's passive, I'm like A tier minimum, just right there.
Yeah, like their passives already make them good units, and then their kits work so well with what they're doing. So it's like.
And last time I was saying, now if you guys look at Rugal's passive, right? Because his HP, like it's an HP like requirement, I guess. When he gets below 1%, they could start doing that for transformations, right?
Exactly.
When they get below a certain amount of HP, they can like transform, right? Now this is like I guess possible to happen in the game. Hopefully they start doing that. But I don't know if they will. I hope they do someday, but we'll see. Hopefully for the one Escanor, who knows?
Gosh, bro, you never know. All right, I mean, we can hop into characters now that are going to be coming on global that should you be summoning on KOF or these units, okay? So, I mean, I guess we can hop into dual Zeldris first and we'll go over them, and then we'll hop into Easton and Zaratras after. All right.
So we're looking at the blue one first.
Let's go on the blue one because he's the summonable one. All right. So, let's go to blue Zeldris, okay? So, as you guys know, blue Zeldris, he doesn't crit, okay? You know, you guys have seen Nagito's videos, okay? You know, he does not crit.
I made it work, though. On JP, I made it work.
Yeah, you can definitely make it work. Like, if you give him, like, crit chance gear, like, look at his crit chance. Base is 60%, which is already high. It's already high. And then he has 140 base crit damage, like... Bro, like, you know, Zeldris, he has, like, a really good kit, you know? Like, he's based around critting. His ultimate spike also, which, you know... If you guys have used Jericho, you know, I always stand for Jericho, bro. She nukes like crazy, bro. So if you see Zeldris, yo, he's disgusting. But like, and then his passive, like he increases crit damage by 30% when the hero's ultimate move gauge is depleted. So every time you move a skill with his commandment, you're gonna get the crit damage boost.
His passive and his commandment work extremely well together.
Yeah, this is so really good in combination because you lose the alt move gauge from your commandment of piety, and then you gain the 30% crit damage and lose like debuffs too, which is like it's pretty nutty. So overall, like blue Zeldris, he's a good unit, but like if they drop him with red Zeldris, then you know there's some, you know, you never know, bro. Like it's
his crit chance is 60%, guys. 60%. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Lost Fit Meliodas is 70% at level 1. His is 60%. So that's very, very high.
That's super high.
Right. And it even shows his thing. So I'm maxed at 64%. 6 out of 6, A level 80. It shows everything. Right. That's
this is like 6-star, like max super awaken, but this doesn't include cosmetics from what I'm seeing here. So you can still get more.
Right, the despair card is very good.
Yeah. This literally heals you, bro. Like full heal if you crit the entire thing, like full heal.
Like you're in a huge problem. Just AOE, crit, and then heal basically. You'll heal a lot.
Yeah, blue Zeldris is nutty, bro. And then red Zeldris, let's go over him. He's cool because like his kit is like honestly like these two cards in combination are like one of the best combos in the game. You have ult reduction, and then you have recovery disabling. So you make them lose ultimate. And then they can't cleanse off the loss of ultimate, basically. Like, they can't, like, gain ultimate through cleansing. So it's like, bro. So
he works well with people who, like, seal ult gauge. Like, even Green Demon Meliodas, if you guys want to put him with
you could run him with Green Demon Meliodas. It would be pretty good, actually.
Now, like, on JP, his combination, this red Zeldris, you're going to see him everywhere with green draw. Because green draw's past that. When enemies hit, or when enemies get their ult gauge, right, when they get it to 5, they can't use their ult for 2 turns. So every time he removes it, that passive will just keep reactivating. It's such a toxic,
bro. And then
it's so
already, because Droll is a commandment, because of red Zeldris' passive, he increases basic stats of all allies by 6% for each like commandment on the team. So like you can run full commandments, and this team is gonna be tanky. It's gonna damage like so much, bro. Like overall, like dual Zeldris banner looks nutty, but like Zxous, bro.
Guys, on the first skill, right, the alt remove gauge, right, the deplete alt gauge, she hits a lot, like 10 times. It's like a rapid attack.
It's a rapid attack. It hits like so many times.
Crazy. And his second skill hits 2 times, like it's like a slash and explodes. It hits a lot. He is like a hard hitter.
Oh yeah, right? Yeah, for sure.
Surprising because he crits more than the blue one, but just because he has rapid attacks and stuff like that.
Like you'll just see it more because of
the amount of time. Or the blue one is just a single attack.
Exactly. So now the real question is, what banner would be better if we had dual Zeldris or the KOF banner? What would you be summoning on Zxous, bro?
I'll be summoning on the KOF banner because one, they're never gonna come back. Nice. Right? They don't ever bring back these collab units. I thought maybe they would bring featured or past collab units on other collab banners and stuff like that, the unfeatured, but they don't do that. So collab units just don't come back. And also, these characters are not bad, right? All 4 of them, right? Mai, Athena, KO, and Rugal, they're all very good, right? The thing about the dual Zeldris banner is that one, red Zeldris is on the banner, or not red on the banner. He's in the coin shop, so you can buy him there. Exactly. And blue Zeldris is I don't know, because on JP, right now they have Ludocio and Gerhardt, right? And they have Zaratras on that banner too. So I was thinking maybe they could replace one of those 2 for blue Zeldris. So
yeah, if they drop them before, yeah.
Right, for sure, they could do that. Like, and Blue Zeldris, he is on the part 2 ticket, so you could always pick him up there.
Exactly.
He's on a couple banners, so you could always pick him up there, right? Once you get more deeper into the game, he's going to be on a lot of these banners that you guys are going to start seeing.
Yeah, exactly. So, like value-wise, the KOF banner is just going to give you more because these 4 units are all good. They're at least minimum A tier each of them. Like, yeah, there's no like contest, bro.
Like when we looked at Aaron, right, we thought he was the new best unit in the game because he was like red, green Esquimals, both of them together, and he could transform in everything, right? We thought he was insane. But the thing is, you have to rush his ult, transform, then rush it again, which is not, right? You waste your time doing that on like somebody like King who could just one-shot, right?
Exactly.
There's that, right? These characters are really nutty, especially their passive. Just their passive will like be very, very useful, right? But yeah, you could just buy red Zeldris off the PvP or in the coin shop, and then you can get blue Zeldris off with part 2 tickets. And
and then the KOF units never come back, so having them in your box is going to be like a luxury. Like no one's going to have these units. I think
Rugal is going to be a meta unit, right?
Oh yeah,
so he's probably going to be a meta unit. And then Mai, she ranks up. You know how everybody loves her.
Yes, bro.
You guys don't forget the rank ups are like the most favorite thing in this game. So there's that, right? You guys want to keep that in mind.
Exactly, yo. Yeah, so we can hop into Easton and Zaratras now in comparison to the KOF. So Zxous, just take it away, bro. You can hop into Easton first.
So if we look at Green Easton, a lot of people thought Green Easton was going to come out with Blue Easton. I thought the same thing too, but I'm like, nah, I think they're just going to probably make it that every original character has their own banner.
Exactly. Yeah.
And there's that, right? But Green Easton is top tier, like highest tier. She is a very, very good unit. Right now, if we look at her cards, she inflicts weak point damage equal to 120% on rank 1, rank 2, 180%, and on rank 3, 300%. Now, her passive, right, before we get in, or we can go to her second skill because it's a debuffing skill, right? I don't know what the name is. I think it's like a French or whatever. But if we look at the rank 1 skill, disables recovery skills on all enemies for 2 turns. That right there just is so busted because King can't cleanse, they can't do anything. So after you use this skill, whatever you do, attacks you or whatever, you can't do anything about it for 2 turns. And then on rank 2, she also prevents the ultimate gauge from filling up for 2 turns. So it's like she's very nutty. And then on rank 3, it's the same thing, but she decreases attack by 20% for 3. So Green Easton is definitely up there, like God tier, which is whatever the highest tier is. And oh man, don't even get me started on her passive. If she increases all allies' pierce rate, crit chance, and crit damage by 5% per debuff on enemies, and limit is 8 times. So the highest you'll be able to get is 40%. Now, it doesn't have to be her debuffs. It can be anybody's debuffs. It could be weak point, it could be poison, bleed, whatever debuff there is in the game. If it's activated or applied on the enemies, it will be activated in her passive, right? And then her ultimate inflicts bite, right? When she does crit, right? Because her crit damage is 140%. When she does crit, she does pack a punch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She's very, very good. So you guys might want to keep that in mind. And she links up with Bond, who gives regeneration, and Lilia. And I know a lot of people have Lilia, blue and green Lilia. So there's that, right? And I think green Lilia, they gave like a couple free dupes. They still owe us a couple more, but they did give a couple free. Right? They did give a couple free dupes that you could buy from extreme shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So she's very, very good, right? She is definitely somebody you don't want to sleep on, right? Me personally, I think I might skip her banner, but I'm still not too sure. But yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, I would say it depends on how much gems you have at the time. Like if you have because if you have enough for the guaranteed Easton, I would say just get her. But like if we're comparing it to KOF, like I don't know, man.
Yeah, on JP, if you guys don't know, she actually came out with Blue Valenti, but she was guaranteed on the second rotation. So you had to waste like 500 plus gems to guarantee to get her. Now that's the thing. I don't think on Global they're gonna put Blue Valenti on the banner as well, because it was a summer event, right? And we're not gonna wait for summer for this. Trust me, guys.
Yeah,
she's probably gonna come in a couple months, right? But I hope, and I probably think they are going to make it that she's on her own banner instead of her and Valenti, because if you guys notice, all the original characters in the game have been on their own banners.
Yeah, since the game launched. So, literally, like.
So yeah, right. We already know the pattern, Grand Cross, right?
We got you already. We got you, Net Marble. We know.
We caught you. Stop this, but yeah, we do. See, and she does hit hard, very hard with the weak point, guys. She hits very hard.
Oh yeah, so she's nutty, man. Like. Easton's up there, but the real question is, like, is it worth summoning on Easton's banner compared to KOF? Because she's guaranteed, like, per se, if it was, like...
If she comes before the KOF, it's an easy skip for me. I am not passing up this KOF banner, right?
Yeah.
But if, like, let's say she's coming after, right, and you want to decide, it's like, she's going to be on her own banner, so you really only need about 800 gems, and this game is very free to play friendly. It's super free to play friendly.
Oh yeah,
right. They give you gems every week if you know basically if you work hard in the game, you get more rewards. Basically, how it is, right? But the KOF units are like, they are very good, and they're not even part of like 7 Deadly Sins. They are just very good. These are not characters you don't want to skip, right? Because at 600, you get to choose one of them, right? Now, I know a lot of people will be like, oh, but Green Easton, it's only 200, so why would I waste thing on thing, right? The thing is, the KOF banner has more units, and everybody who is coming on the KOF banner, who has rate up, I don't think Easton is going to have rate up. I don't think she had rate up when she came out, did she?
I think her and Valenti had, like, dual rate up. It was, like, 0.5, but the thing is with KOF, it's like all 4 of them are rate up. And like, if you're guaranteed one of them at the end, you're most likely gonna pull 1 or 2 of them within the 600. Like,
yeah, so right, she is and I would say, right, because Amazing pointed this out, right, that the KOF collab for Global will come in like November, December type, because they already made it clear that we are gonna get the Halloween stuff. So it's only makes sense. October is next month, so it only makes sense if they have the Halloween stuff next month, right, and all that stuff. And then keep the KOF stuff for November, December. That's cool. And then leading up to Goddess Heli, hopefully. I think she might come for the anniversary, or not anniversary, the New Year's event. Because why not, right? Why not start the new year with Goddess Heli, right?
Exactly.
Why not start with
they already put out the New Year's units during 6-month Annie, so like,
they're not gonna bring back these, because on JP they only came back once, and that was when Draw came out, I think.
Yeah,
they only came back once. So if you didn't summon on the Valentine New Year units now, you're gonna have to wait a very long time for them to come back. But there is that. And me personally, if you had to choose between Easton and the KOF banner, I would recommend the KOF banner, because one, it has more units, right? And all of them are good. It's not like only Omega Rugal is good or only Kyo is good, right?
Yeah,
all of them are very good. While Easton's banner is only Easton, and then it has Blue Lilia, right? Valenti, you're not gonna really use like right now, right? You're gonna use her for like maybe deathmatch and stuff like that. But who else? At the time, they're probably gonna have Roxy, and it's just too much of a hassle. Well, this banner is gonna have some characters you're gonna need, and all these KOF banners who will never come back. Easton will definitely come back.
Yeah, you'll eventually get Green Easton. Like, it's not gonna be like,
guys, these characters won't come back. Easton will definitely come back, right? So
yeah, exactly.
If we go and talk about Zaratras, right? Zaratras, if you guys don't know, he came out on JP with Final Boss Dian, and in the patch notes, they said that Final Boss Dian will be coming out, not next week. I don't know when it's going to come out, but they said it will be coming out.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is that Zaratras, he's only good for that event. He is only good for that event because he gives points, right? When you use him, you get more points and stuff like that. Zaratras, he's needed for the final boss Dian. But if you don't care about, like, you know, points and stuff like that, and you only want the cosmetics, this is not a character you need to summon for 1000%. Because you're not going to use. He doesn't have a passive for PvP, right? If you look, he excludes, like, when the hero uses a skill and a critical hit occurs or does not occur on the enemy, he increases the skill damage by the amount of the crit rate the hero has. So, what's his crit rate?
70%.
70%. That's the same as Lost Flame Meliodas. He will increase his damage skills. So if you look at his first skill, rank 1, inflict shatter damage to 120%. Basically, if he attacks and he does not crit, 70% gets added into that skill. So a rank 1 would be 190 instead of
it's crazy
120. It's pretty good. But the thing is, it doesn't work in PvP. You're not going to use Zaratras anywhere else but Final Boss Dian, so he's definitely not a character you need to summon for if you're only going for cosmetics and the stuff in the shop. But if you're aiming for, you know, rankings and stuff, he's definitely a character you should summon for if you want to, right? You could definitely use better options, or not better options, different options. Like I used Green Fat King on JP, and he carried very
Green
well.
Fat King.
Yeah, he carried very well, right? So there's that, right? Obviously, over Zaratras banner, over the KOF banner, Zaratras is an easy skip. KOF banner,
easy skip, bro.
Right? It's the correct choice. The only thing is that Zaratras came out with Blue Zeldris.
Yeah.
Right? But Blue Zeldris had nothing to do with Final Boss Dian, so I don't think they're gonna drop them together on global. But who knows, right? I think they're gonna keep the commandments together on their dual banners and stuff like that. But yeah, Zaratras, out of all these units we mentioned, he's the easiest skip because he's only good for one event. That comes like what, every 2 months, every 3 months, I don't know.
Yeah, and he's part 2 ticket too, so you can literally just pick him up from the part 2 tickets.
Those tickets as well, right? And the game does start to give like a lot of more part 2 tickets when we get like a bit more deeper into it. Like they're giving a good amount now, but when we get more deeper into the game, they will give a lot more, right? So
exactly. So
there's that, right? He does have a charge skill, right? Charge single target, 200%, 300%, 500%. Then his ultimate's also charge, which ignores defense. So that I think his charge is actually the same as Rugal's.
Yeah. His ultimate is the same as Rugal's, yeah.
You might as well go for Rugal. They have the same one, so.
Both green units, but Rugal looks a lot better, bro.
Right, and his passive works in PvP.
Exactly.
So there's that, right? He links with a couple SRs, so that right there is good because I know everybody has all these SRs. I mean, I have every SR in the game. I think a lot of people on Global have every SR in the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zaratras is an easy skip out of all of these.
Easy skip, bro.
But if you had to choose in general out of all these banners, I still think the KOF banner is probably your best option because again, they will never come back and they're all very good. All these other units we mentioned, you can get them in tickets or even the coin shop, or you can get them on different banners and stuff like that. So KOF banner is where it is, right? For me, I think KOF is where to go because they're all good again, right? They're
exactly, bro.
8 tier at least, right? So.
And like, just to note, like this is like our opinion. Me and Zxous, we just think these units, like overall value-wise, are just better than the units we talked about. Like, sure, Easton is like a meta PvP unit, but you can get her in the future. It's not like, you know, you'll eventually get her. Like, you don't have to worry about that. With these units, they're never coming back, and they're all really good. So, taking that into account, it's like, why not summon on this banner? I mean, like, the only thing is, like,
the gems for Easton, of course you're going to want to summon on her banner. If you have enough, then go ahead and summon on both of them. But if not, and you're deciding, KOF banner, again, they will never come back. And the game does give a lot of gems. So if you just don't use them on trash banners like Bellion when he comes to global, then you should be good, right? There should be no problem, right? Also, Easton's banner do have the 1 gem multis. So again, free to play friendly, right?
Exactly.
Keep that in mind.
So yeah, I mean, that's gonna be it for the video. We were pretty long. How long did we do? 34 minutes. Yo, this is a solid ass video. But again, make sure to check out my boy Zxous in the description. You know, he came out to, you know, discuss these units. I had to see his reaction for the KOF units, man. Like I just had to, bro.
I'm gonna probably work on my KO set as well, bro. I'm not gonna lie. After these videos I watch.
Facts. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. You know, make sure to check out my boy Zxous again. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.